Can we just have one problem-free day? Can we literally just have one problem-free day, please? Please. Can we just have one problem-free day? I beg you. Please. Like, oh my gosh. Pepe did it. We're back. One of these weeks, we're going to have a perfect week. Errors in the chat. Literally. I swear, this thing crashes again. Oh, we're streaming. We got a big problemo. Just buy a Mac. I don't even know what to do at this point. Probably should. I honestly no. What needs to happen is I need to do a separate streaming PC. That way, if it goes off, I'll get back to the chart. That way, if it goes off, y'all will still be here, right? FOMC is happening right now, guys. FOMC. It's FOMC. FOMC crashed my computer, bro. FOMC crashed my computer. That's what it was. FOMC. It was all FOMC. Mother trucker. All right, welcome back to the live stream. I'm assuming that the bot is in the other thing, but we're not even going to deal with the bot right now. I can't deal with the bot right now. Are we back? Are we good? We go live on Instagram. Pray we don't have another driver issue. Everybody's here. All right, guys. Hey, Instagram. I pray it wasn't you that crashed my PC, but here you go. This is what happened. If you were just here. Oh, yikes. Okay, we're good. If you were just here and it just went off, that's what happened. Hodl gang, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Get to the other stream, Dennis. You're in the wrong stream, brother. But if you're in the other stream, just crashed my PC. All right, FOMC just hit, and we're bouncing. We're looking juiced. Okay. Just buy a better PC, dude. I have a pretty nice PC. Just PC issues, I guess. I don't know. Okay, that being said, I'm going to minimize that ish for Instagram. Pray it doesn't go anywhere. I wonder if I need to just, you know what? I don't think I need to have it up. Okay. Hopefully I can't close it. All right, guys, we're back. I will count the likes from the last stream with this stream. Let's go. That really killed the mood. I'm not gonna lie. That killed the mood. I gotta get hype. Hold on. Let me finish this. FOMC with the bounce back. If you do the stream, appreciate you being here. Normally we don't crash. I don't remember. The stream crashed yesterday. Then I blue screen today. It's like, did it crash yesterday or 2 days ago? I think it was Monday. Yeah, we can't do this twice a week. Okay, guys. Dennis said, dang, I should have bought 5K. No, get rid of that one. For Dennis there, man. I told you. Yet last night I told Dennis to buy it at this level, and he didn't buy it. One second, guys. All right. Computer can crash, but Lux Algo chart. Okay, I like that. I like that. Computer can crash, but Lux Algo chart don't crash. Let's go. I like that. All right, we're back in it. We're ready. Let's get it. Let's go. Wait. Where's Curie? Where's Curie? I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I need something to hype me back up. All right. I think Curie knows what's up. Is Curie here? Yo, what's up, game YouTube? We just had a stream crash. Gotta hate it. All right. Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. We gonna sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. We're not gonna think about the stream crash. We're gonna get hype about Bitcoin bouncing back. Come on, baby. Go, go, Bitcoin. Come on, baby. Come on. Hodl gang in the chat. All right, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I bet. I bet. Let's go. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Need a quick go. Bounce back, baby. FOMC bounce back, baby. FOMC bounce back, baby. Dude, and Curie's not even in here. Okay, I'm good. I'm good now. We're good. We're good. All right, guys, welcome back. Now, what do we discuss? First off, let's start this beat really quick for the people in the vertical stream. We are gonna go over these symbols. We got DOT, Ray, GMX, ICP, Matic, BNB, Avalanche, AVA, IMX, and Ton. All right, those are going to be hit. And let's go. We're gonna make sure we go over all those. Don't worry. But that being said, why do we discuss this all week? We want Bitcoin this week to close over 65K. We're getting that bounce back right now because of the because of interest rates. BK, is BK in here? BK, give me interest rates update if you're here. I can look it up as well. But it just dropped. Obviously, have a very bullish reaction, which is good so far. We'll look and see if it corrects at all. But Bitcoin. Interest rates unchanged, remain 5.25. Okay. Any updates on potential? Any updates on potential whatever's end of the game? YouTube told me when now. Rate hikes or rate cuts in June. That's the biggest thing. All right, guys. 60,000. Sorry, guys. So we've had the stream crash, and now I'm discussing that we're gonna get a streaming PC. I have a PC that I can use. I just gotta get it set up because we're not dealing with this. I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. Okay, because I don't need to be streaming and charting and doing all the chats and stuff and everything on the same PC. It needs to be in the other one. I don't want to have to mess that up. Okay. Weekly chart, we're looking for the 65K closure on the weekly, right? Open, close highs, right? Open, close highs is everything. We saw these open, close highs sitting over here on the weekly from 2021. We talked about that 60K consolidation. We want to see if it can consolidate on the weekly chart with Bitcoin to potentially continue from here into the next all-time high move after the halving in April. We're about a month out from that halving, now less than a month. The 19th is still predicted. Hold on. You know what? I totally forgot I had to do something. I have to post a link in the Discord. 1 second. Shoot. People that have missed it. 1 sec. Sorry, guys. This is why it's the worst. There's so much I have to set up before each stream. And then we just get so behind now. Gosh. All right, cool. All right, we're good. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we did Bitcoin predictions already. Luckily, that happened before the crash. I will say that. All right. So this week, watching that 65 closure. If I go to the daily time frame, look at this beautiful bounce back. Today we're up 4%, $2,600. Okay, so we do have, a little bit of an FVG trying to form on the daily. I don't know if that would fully form though. Today, if we could somehow close over 65K today, that would be huge. That'd be absolutely insane. So remember, we had this zone on our chart forever. We had this zone on our chart forever right here between 60 and 65K. And so we're continuously watching that. 5 minutes, obviously, we had, if we go to the 5-minute chart, we had FOMC here just recently. Nice pumps off of that. Is the ES moving as well? ES is also up off of that today. So Bitcoin, though, let's go back to it. 60K, remember, we're just continuing to watch that 60K mark. If this is going to continue to hold off 60, we're going to continue to watch to see if this thing wants to, break and close back over 65, continue from there. If we go to the 4-hour time frame right now, guys, still stuck in that downtrend. Remember yesterday on stream, we talked about the potential idea of, so long as this keeps setting lower highs, keeps showing bearish structure, definitely still would be bearish on it for that 4-hour time frame. But then we discussed the 62 level bounce. We did get the high 60, so 60,000. 60,000, what was the low there? 60,700, bounced directly off where we had that crazy volatility before we ran for the 70K mark. So right now, what do I want to look for? Well, first off, I want to get back through and close over pretty much this BOS here. We got a BOS at 64,500. If we can get the 4-hour and the next few candles to close up over that, I think we're going to retest this slope, right? We do have a slope still in play, so we would have to come up over that period, look for this. And then, guys, if we get this setup here, if we get the setup right there off of this previous lower high on the oscillator, we will be looking for a bullish trade. So be prepared for that. So potential bounce off of the 65,500 there for a continuation through that 70K if it gets back up over 65,500. So that's what we're really watching this week for that potential continuation. We just need to see that right now. Lovely bounce though off of what? We discussed this on the daily multiple times. Remember yesterday, these clear open close highs there on the daily. If you go to that 4-hour here, you can see the amount of trading volume that happened in this little tiny range there. Decent volume, great little bounce level, great target if you're shorting this on a 4-hour time frame or something. Overall, looking really good with this nice wick and bounce back candle there. Potential hammer coming in if it closes up around 64 or the high 64s. But overall, oscillator's also looking pretty for a potential bounce back. Just need to break that slope, get back over 65,468. Now, if this thing rejects 64,500, okay, well, probably, the structure's still bearish, right? On the 4-hour structure is still bearish. We have to break out this bearish structure for us to kind of get up and continue from there. But we will definitely look for a potential bounce off this same level that we had before. So really high watch off that 62, and then right now this week closing over 65,500. Really like it there. Let's go to ETH. ETH definitely had a crazy send off all the way almost to 3K mark, bouncing back, already trying to break out of that previous lower high, which also lines up with this previous low. So this thing actually broke a little bit lower today on Ethereum. A little bit of an update on, I think, there was a lawsuit or something, something weird. I don't fully remember the news on Ethereum, but some interesting news today on Ethereum. We talked about Solana, and if we like Solana or Ethereum, we definitely like Solana over Ethereum. They can pretty much start doing similar things right now. Solana's network is just super fast, very lightning speed. Ethereum's been around for a long time. It's definitely, though, with the recent update, it is much faster. It is trying to keep up. So we do think it's not terrible. Ethereum's not, obviously, it's one of the majors, right? But there is some value to consider when going along which price. But very bullish on Bitcoin and Solana. Ethereum's something that we're just continuing to watch right now. I still hold Ethereum, but I'm going to definitely keep a close eye on it now that we have Solana competing with it a bit. But definitely extremely bullish on Solana, and we'll talk about that here in just a second. But as you can see here, coming off of this, here, still mega slope, right? I want to get back over that 33.74. Remember, that weekly 33 level, what was it? Well, it was the 3,300 level. It's actually a breaker block. You'll see here in a second. When it fixes itself, I'm going to have to up the order blocks. Let me do 15. You should see it. if it'll, maybe I have to do more than that. Do more than that. We discussed this though before. Remember that 3,300 level was always a breaker. If it wants to show up for me. Maybe, I guess because of this downside move, it's mitigating the breaker now, which is kind of annoying. But here you go. There's your breaker. So remember the breaker, we talked about this on stream a dozen times, but that 33.72 is the bottom of that breaker block, right? So right now it just broke back through it. So yeah, technically, so long, if this thing closes back over 3,300, that breaker will pop back up. Otherwise, it'll fully mitigate it. So we'll see if it bounces or not. But because it's starting to trade below it right now, it is not showing up because obviously it's mitigated, so that makes a lot of sense. But Ethereum right now this week, obviously I want to see this close over 3,500. If it doesn't, look at the recent move though. Look at the weekly chart here, bouncing off that 382. It still has room down here, right guys? It still has room to come down to this 2,700 3k level, 50% retracement, right? There is a lot of room that is potentially there to the downside. It's also extremely extended on the weekly. So daily here is full on trying to reset, right? Oscillator is already back down to 20, which is interesting. So would want to see some consolidation above 3K. 3K yet again, another psychological level. Would want to go from there and see if we get potential moves off that 3K level and go from there. So that being said, maybe we get a bounce through 3,500 here soon, but it's just going to come down to whether or not ETH wants to fully do it. Bitcoin, though, way better bounce looking right now. We do have that 6,500 or 65K level to really focus on. Let's go over to Solana. Let me move this Solana. Oh, okay. Let's go to Solana. Solana, man, back to 174. Poor Dennis. Was chatting to Dennis late last night about when it was down here in the low 60s, is saying it's probably honestly a good buy based on what Solana's doing right now. The meme coin sector is huge right now. It's blowing up, super trendy right now. I really think Solana anywhere under 200 is a decent buy. Obviously, this ain't financial advice, but again, any dip on Solana right now is probably worth buying some. So like I said, I do buy some every week. Some people do it every day. It just depends on what you want to do. But Solana right now, great dip here. I think that we're going to see $300-400 this year, if not more. But just overall, this whole meme network right now is really blowing up. Like huge volume getting into this, and how simple it is. The more and more the meme trading and like using Solana to swap for meme coins, and how easy it is to generate these meme coins, Solana is gonna probably pop off. So you're still a little early to the Solana train. The mainstream hasn't figured out this whole meme coin, how easy it is to get into some of these meme coins early. So when they do, you're gonna see this. I mean, you already saw the first push of what happened when people started, like, this is that move there that happened when people started discovering how easy it is to trade meme coins before they hit exchanges, right? So the more and more people realize how easy it is, they're going to have to buy Solana to exchange for meme coins. And so the Solana network, the volume in the market cap is going to get bigger and bigger based off of that. So it's quite interesting. The only fear would be some type of regulation, but even that, I like the overall regulation talk for meme coins is quite interesting, because essentially you're just swapping your Solana for, they would have to probably ban like Jupiter and Raydium for like US users or something, which I could totally see them doing. But for now, it's definitely big potential. Regardless, it's still going to be huge. So Solana, and if that's the case too, for some reason, if they ban swapping or like make you do KYC or something on Raydium and Jupiter, then we'll probably see a lot of inflow to just trading Solana by itself. So definitely see that and hold back. But Santino, look at the board, man. We got Avalanche on there. Come on, man. But guys, nice little bounce here on Solana. I want to see this thing break out right above this high of 186. If we get a break through that 186 level, we'll probably see a nice move. Even now have to VPN some finance sites on Solana. Yeah, so the minute, hopefully that doesn't happen with Jupiter or Raydium. That would suck, but could totally do it. Could happen. But the high here, 186.47. So let's see if we can get back over that price point. The slope here is halted, right? Interesting slope. Let's go to the weekly. Guys, we're back over that weekly open, close, high, low like sandwich, right? We have the weekly open, close, high, low sandwich happening right here at 175.26. So I would want to see this thing pretty much just close over that right now. If we can get the closure on the weekly, fantastic. But today, if it can close over that today, we might see a pretty much an easy recovery to 200 tomorrow, maybe. So very, very nice potential setup here. Really, really looking forward to seeing where this might head from there. So keep an eye on that. Closing over 175, 173, right? 174-ish. That area there for that potential continuation. Weekly chart is extended a bit there. 4 hour, though, looks juiced. Just has to get back over that 186, and I like it a little more. You have a low here of 180. So in the 180s here, we'll see if we get some decent consolidation on Solana. Obviously, super extended here on the 4 hour, which is good after that sell-off. So let's see if we get that bounce back in continuation. That being said, let's go over to gold. Yo, gold bouncing back. Okay, guys, I'm going to take the likes from the other stream. I don't know how many there were. Actually, I'm going to check real quick. But guys, if you want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday, make sure that you smash that like button, okay? Jeez. Goodness gracious. Get me out of here. Smash it. Sneezing. I don't think I've ever sneezed on stream. Maybe a few times. What were our likes yesterday? Or what were the likes on the last stream? I don't even know. I have to pull them up. I can't believe that just happened. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. We had where's the like button? I don't even see the like button on here. Whatever. All right. I can see it later when it gets posted. But guys, either way, come on, let's try to hit 120 likes regardless of how many likes we had in the other stream. Hit that like button, and we'll do the Friday giveaway, okay? $300 giveaway on Friday. All right, gold. Gold finally making its breaking move. Gotta love it. What do we say this week?
Who's your daddy?
What do we say this week? We said watch for the bull flag break. You're starting to get it. Bull flag break was key, right? We said 4 hour bull flags happening, right? On that 4 hour, you got lower highs, lower lows. Here's your higher low. There's our higher low confirmation. Just launches into this next one, probably because of FOMC. But it's back up, right? So remember what we said. We want to see this change character form over 163. So it's quite interesting because the daily actually potential setup into tomorrow for an all-time high move for our setup that we normally get. Tomorrow we'll probably print that turning point, so keep an eye on it tomorrow for a potential trade. I said it again. Keep an eye on it tomorrow for a potential trade. Dennis, we're not going to talk about the bot. We're not going to talk about anything because I'm still pissed about the overall failure of the stream. So if this creates that turning point, guys, really look for that really nice breakout to like maybe 2,200. We'll be watching it though. But there you go. Yet again, I've told you 4 times now. Watch that setup. It's very could happen. Could happen. But you know, 4 hour. I would want to see this thing having this change character, so it needs to hold up here for the next 2 hours, and then we got to see that retest and go. This, you know, there was honestly an opportunity, kind of. If you would have taken this slope into play here, you could have potentially taken this turning point. But remember what we said yesterday? We want to see a lot of times this structure break and then bounce above that 50 level on the oscillator. Notice this was still sitting below, so much riskier when you get those turning points below that 50 level. So right now I'm going to be seeing if this wants to break for now and then hold up above this 160 level would be fantastic. And if that happens and then we see on the daily we get that turning point, definitely looking for a bullish move. All right. The bot is now on the stream, on the vertical stream. Guys, I know that. Okay? I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're telling me. I'm going to go ahead and toggle it off on there. I'm also going to toggle off the bot again for you guys. The bot is nowhere now, okay? Gold, though, you know, watch the 163 hold. We're going to make sure that change of character does get printed, okay? Let's go to ES. ES with the major break. Major key. Major key. All right. What did we say the other day? What did we say? D-Ban is back. What's up, buddy? Welcome back, man. Appreciate you. What did we say the other day on ES? So this thing's going to continue to hold over 5160, right? When this had its retracement down to 5160. The low was what? 5167. Had the retracement there, bounced right back off it. Today, FOMC with the crank. Guys, you're just now tuning in the live stream. Welcome. Bitcoin with a beautiful bounce back with FOMC. We're looking for that closure today over 65,500. That'd be awesome. I'm going to blow my nose real quick, guys. Sorry. But welcome back, Alex D. I'm just kidding, guys. If you're just now tuning into the stream, by the way, if you're on the vertical stream, we have a main stream going on. Just go to the YouTube channel. But this is what we're about to go over. We're about to go over Ton, Dot, Ray, GMX, ICP, Matic, BNB, AVAX, AVA, IMX, and then Ton again. Yep. So at the end of the stream, we have extra time. We'll give you guys a chance to throw in some suggestions. Appreciate you all being here, but. Right now, Bitcoin, man, everybody freaking out with that 60K run last night, but we've talked about this on stream every single week. You know, we're looking for that consolidation in here with a nice reset. This is a very healthy retracement. I wouldn't be freaking out. Let's go to the ES, though. Major breakouts on the ES with the FOMC news. Rates unchanged and potential rate cuts in June. I think it was June, if not July, at least this summer. So we have been exploding. That being said, gold also, if you were on stream, we've been talking about this 4-hour bull flag break. Really want to see this thing close up over 165 right now. We have a potential setup on our daily time frame. Really want to see if this thing does want to bounce and go off of our normal setup here. If tomorrow is bullish on gold, we're going to go for that all-time high run again. He's saying inflation's still too high. Yeah, he's definitely speaking right now, but I don't know. We'll see how everything reacts here once he's done, right? He's still speaking for sure. But let's jump over to the YM now. Same situation. Guys, we are in a mega trend. If you look at our screeners here, on any of our screeners, you'll see we are in a mega trend. Strong bullish across the board here on the signals and overlays for the YM, US 30, whatever you guys trade there, the Dow. 61% trend strength on the 1 week, and then a daily 60 or 84% trend strength. Super strong trend. Do not fight the trend. Trend's your friend, okay? Bitcoin, let's see if this flipped back actually on the oscillator. I didn't fully, on the screener. I didn't fully look at it today. But right now, neutral on the 1 hour, which is good. Still strong bearish on the 4 hour, but we do have that daily trend strength of 83%. So looking super solid still for that with this healthy retracement. So overall, though, look at the bullish on price action. Price action on Bitcoin right now on the weekly through the 1 hour still very bullish. So bullish price action is good to see. But we're bouncing and looking for consolidation between the previous all-time highs here on the weekly from 2021. So keep an eye on that for Bitcoin. But let's jump over now to crude oil. Guys, if you're in our crude oil trade, remember we're holding our last bit of position here. Let me go to 4 hour. I think we're back in profit now. This isn't popping yet. Why isn't... Did our trade close? Our trade must have closed. Our trade did close. Oh, yeah, we had stop for profit. I forgot about that. We had stop for profit. It did close. Cool. So y'all know the drill. We had that trade setup. We hit 23, and then we hit 17, and then we hit 4. So we closed out our majority of our position. We were holding a small bit of a position left to see if it would run. But we know crude oil, how it likes to trade. It's usually 2-3 moves on these 4 hour time frames, and then we came back, hit a stop for profit. Got it at 81 due to our normal setup that we talk about on stream all the time. So make sure you tune in every day, roughly 1 Eastern. But beautiful setup there. We closed 81.29 to 81 or 82.48 to 83, and then the last 81.72. So not bad. Crude oil is starting to hold up. But remember, if it just holds this 80.50 there, still like it. I want to see that continuation. Daily time frame right now is trying to bounce off that BOS as well. So looking for potential continuation. It hasn't fully extended either on the oscillator. So looking pretty solid so far still on crude oil. We'll see that report happen today, so that's probably why it dipped back down. Forgot it is Wednesday. So went over gold, crude oil. We're about to go over the things we had on the chart. I went over Solana. Solana we really, really like. Very bullish on Solana. Let's look over the Euro USD here. We streamed for 28 minutes, guys. So hour and a half. We streamed for 28 minutes on the other one. So right now we're sitting at 1 hour. So hour and a half mark, we will take Bitcoin predictions on this stream, okay? Make sure we'll see what you guys said there. The euro, guess what? It's still bouncing off that 108.5 like we discussed. Today, I want to see a bullish close. If this candle closed over yesterday's high of 108.7, potential entry. Could be a potential entry. This isn't our normal setup, right? We don't, we would like to have seen the oscillator set up there, but overall price action bouncing off the 50% retracement there after breaking and having that change character, coming back, showing support off the previous high to potentially actually make this slope nearly, I mean, it's a little off there, obviously, but there is a potential buying opportunity here if it does close up nicely, get a nice hammer candle after retesting the low from yesterday. And then, if you want an extra confirmation, you wait for a turning point to print on the oscillator, which would probably be tomorrow. So nice little bounce back here off that same price that we talked about. All right, that being said, let's hop over to the Pepe. Everybody say, what's up, Pepe? How you doing? I can't believe the stream crashed. Still pissed about it. That's for the stream crash. Errors in the chat. Okay. Here we go, Pepe. What you got for us? First one on the board, Mr. Pepe. Starting off with, yo, that broke hard. Here, ICP. ICP on the board first. Let's go. ICP. Rates unchanged as expected. Yep. All right, ICP obviously hit our target of 1577. Gone over that multiple times. Let me get this off the screen. Indicators I'm using right now are the price action concepts and oscillator matrix you see on my screen. Every once in a while we'll pull up these signals and overlays, but again, I'm going to show you what I use every day to pick my trades. But right now, ICP and a mega trend. If you want to try these indicators risk-free for 30 days, just go ahead and check out the link in our bio. Go to just search LuxAlgo on Google or go to luxalgo.com. You can try risk-free for 30 days. Guys, we're showing a little bit of divergence. We had a tiny divergence there. We have another divergence kind of set up here on ICP. So lower lows, higher low on the oscillator. Essentially, y'all know the drill here. I would want to see this structure break. If this structure breaks on the oscillator, I'll take a trade probably above this $12 level here for ICP, right? This has been ranging a bit, though. Get that back, sorry. This has been ranging a bit. So we go to the daily chart now. We plug in, our volume profile. Talk about that. Low there. Here we go. Boom. Volume profile. Where are we at? Bottom of the value range, right? And a lot of times you do see bounces bottom of the value range. Pretty core bounces, right? If it's inside the value range, that's a good sign, right? So that being said, if it does bounce here, targeting at least a POC at 13, and then we'll target the upside of the range after that, okay? So, yes, sir. The bot there just pinged you, Veyron. Okay, bot just pinged you there if you want to know what indicators. But guys, $11 bounce there, looking pretty key here on ICP right now inside this range. I would want to see it at least retrace back to 1250. So we'll see if that does want to stay in that range. It's very extended on the oscillator, so it does look okay for this range to actually potentially hold. So keep an eye on it. Let's keep going though. All right, Pepe. Don't do it to me. Stop! Okay. That could have been bad. I would have been pissed. This guy does not hear me. Man, I told you the indicators, plus the bot's pinging you with the indicators there. But the price action concepts, the oscillator matrix, and signals and overlays, okay? Appreciate you. Guys, those like before the crash have gone. Need to like again. Yes, like the stream, guys. We'll do a $300 giveaway on Friday. Make sure you like the stream. Yeah, we're going to go from there. We got to hit 120 likes today. I think we'll hit it. I might, depending on what happens here by the end of the stream, we'll definitely talk about it. See where we're at. All right, GMX. GMX. 1 second. Let's go. GMX. All right, so GMX here showing nice support actually off this 41 level. Haven't really looked at this one. Interesting price point. It's actually this here. I'm 100% going to put up a fixed volume profile for this. Because look at this, inside the value range. So if I'm going to actually buy or trade this thing, I'm going to wait for a trend, which is probably going to happen over 60. Now, that being said, this is a newer coin. Looks like, even though I pull up on CoinX, it probably has a little bit more data, but it's not really much more. So I'm going to pull up the tether again on Binance. So yeah, here you go. So you have this value range you're trading inside of. If this is going to hold up, obviously over 36, I still like it. Obviously, the bottom of that range is core value right now, so you could potentially pick up a decent, if you like GMX or you believe in what they're doing with this project. $35, probably not a bad price. $35.50 there, bottom of that value range. But again, if I want to see if this is going to continue, I need to break through 60, go from there. Okay, so let's get up through 60, bounce off of that. Let's go to the daily. Similar situation. It's like it's still ranging. Not a huge fan of that. So we would want to get back up over that 60 price like I talked about, just for him to change character. If this thing, wow, yo, that's actually insane. Look at this. Break structure here. Beautiful reject on this candle here. For our strategy, could have been a short off this candle. But 4 hour, still in bear structure, right? It's bouncing back with the rest, which is good, but it's still there. So 4 hour potential, reversal setup if it breaks out and holds up on the oscillator here off this guy. That's why I would want to see it hold somewhere like this for like 48, 50-ish, breakthrough 50. Obviously clear resistance at 50, 51 there, so we'll be watching that. But overall in a range, so it like we said, that weekly range there lined up down here near like 35. So let's watch to see if it actually wants to come down to 35. But that 4 hour does look good, but it's still stuck in bear structure. So bullish structure will have to form before I would consider an upside trade on this. But for now, not too bad. See that little bounce back, if anything. All right, let's keep going. GMX off the board. Come on, Pepe, what you doing for me? Don't do it. Yo, that thing, like, at the end right now, for some reason when I retightened it, it just freezes. I fixed it. All right, here we go. Try this again. Next up. Pepe, what you got for us? Stop. Okay, Ray it is. Let's take a look at Ray. Ray, guys. For those of you that don't know, Ray is... okay. Bring out Pepe 2.0. At some point, we're going to bring him out. get a nice, fresh new one. All right. So, Ray, major exchange right now for these meme coin swaps, okay? Well, kind of an exchange. Would you consider Ray an exchange? I don't know. Maybe. Jupiter and Ray, though. Biggest ones. Ray, probably the biggest. But, what do we look at? Well, similar thing. These things trade structure, too. People still trade these. with proper structure. This thing's bouncing off a previous high. Clearly, $2 was pretty core value originally before it broke out. So right now on the daily here, continuing to watch that. Let's go to the weekly time frame as well. Got a open close low, got an open close high to be targeting. Very clear pivot on the high there versus the low. The low not so significant, right? Remember what we said. We want to look for very clear rejections, very clear support. Here it did bounce off, had a 3-week run off of that level. You can see here at 228. Let's go to the 4 hour. Maybe we'll see some action there, but not really. There's some volatility that happened there, but overall that daily time frame there is lining up beautifully, bouncing off of that previous high. So right now, diving into that 4 hour, seeing this bounce here is, you know, pretty decent. I like it. It's extended on the oscillator as well. What I don't like is that this thing trended up and now broke structure to the downside. Now it's trying to bounce. Like, that's a little sus to me. So I would want to see if this thing maybe can get back into this structure point, which is going to be over 247. If it can get over like 250-ish, I'll just say 250. If it can get over 250, I would like it for that next bearish or bullish setup for the continuation. The biggest thing is just the fact that it just broke down. It kind of broke below this, but it's trying to find support off that previous high low. Don't necessarily like that very much when it comes to just overall structure, because it's just not playing the right cards. The odds aren't very well stacked. So I would want to see something where it bounces off here, breaks out, maybe go retest this high, then retraces, and then kind of bounces off that previous high as well at 250. So really watch that on Ray here. All right, and then 367 be that upside target. That's Ray for you. Keep going. All right, remember, hour 30 mark, we're taking the Bitcoin predictions. Hour 30 mark, we're taking the Bitcoin predictions. Stop. All right, TON. I think this was for Tom. Toncoin. Let me see here. That's Doge. Toncoin. Here we go. Wait a second. That's right? There's Tether, KuCoin. What's the major? Toncoin. Oh, Ton has premium index on. Okay, cool. All right. Let's look at it. Let's get it. All right. Wow, beautiful structure. Dipping really hard once it breaks 100K. What's your opinion on Bitcoin dipping really hard once it breaks 100K? I mean, based on the cycle, you know, I don't think it'll dip very much. I think we might have some proper retracements, but here's the thing, Jack. We're based on the cycle, we're a little bit far out from a pivotal low. I think it'll happen after. I think it'll happen in 2026. I think 2026 will get that pivotal low on Bitcoin. So after we do an all-time high run by the end of 2025, so 2 years, or literally a year, 2 years from now, roughly, a little less than 2 years. Then we'll look for that low again. If it's gonna follow the similar cycle it's been following. All right, TON here. Lovely little wick bounce there. Gotta love it. It's continuing at the moment. Weekly chart is at all-time highs. Not much to talk about this week though. If it can just first of all, it needs to close over last week's closure of 3.86. But then obviously, if I want to see a really nice continuation, let's close over last week's high of 4.59. So if it closes over 460, would be very nice. Today, very lovely candle. Let's close over $4, 401. And potentially tomorrow we get that big breakout move to 5. Very possible if it closes as high up as it is. I would like to close. You know, it'd be very cool to close over this open close high here on the daily. But let's look at the 4 hour here. 4 hour here. Not too shabby. You can see it's already having a little bit of rejection there. But right now, let's just hold up over 405 on the 4 hour, get this continuation, and maybe a breakout to $5. I would be targeting 5 first and then go from there. But so long as it's holding up right now over 408, continues and then goes and retests that high of the 450 range there, then you could potentially see a nice little continuation, kind of breakout move, maybe to 5 plus. All right. So let's see it. That'd be nice. Be so nice. Okay. That's what I'm looking for, though, on TON. Come on, Pepe. What you have for me? That's what we like to see, baby. That's what we like to see. Avalanche. Avalanche should have bounced back, too. Yep, nice little bounce back on Avalanche. Like to see when Pepe's on point. Pepe's in the chat, man. Absolutely killing it. Did we do? We didn't do Nasdaq. We did Nasdaq. That's not much to say, man. Bounced off that 18K like we talked about. Now it's at a new all-time high. Or sorry, it's not a, but it's close. I think ES at all-time high. Yeah, ES is. I think. Let me go to M. Yeah, it is. Nasdaq's the only one that isn't, but it bounced right off that 8. There you go, that line we set. All right, let me go back. Avalanche. Avalanche. Interesting. Go to Coinbase. There we go. Yet again, our lines beautifully. Beautifully tested that price when we targeted to a T. Can't get better than that. That's why you tune in every day to the live stream. Now, 56, right? This 56 level. 56, yeah. That's why I want to see close today. If we get a closure today over 56, it'd be very nice. But you can see here, very clean support over the previous high on the daily chart, last pivotal point, roughly at 48, right? If we can close up over 56 today, I do like a continuation, maybe back into the 60s pretty easily. But for now, definitely this week, want to see this thing close up. It would be cool near 64. Last week's high was 61.44. If we can get a weekly close back up over 61.44, then I do like the continuation up there. 68 though, another target in mind. I'm not going to fully say that's a target I like. I think after that, we're really going to be shooting for the 90s. Okay, so really looking for that on Avalanche. Great competitor in the meme coin space as well. 1 second, I got to blow my nose again. For some reason, my allergies just kicked in. Like everything's just plummeting today. Bearish on Jacob today. Much better. Much better. All right. Man. I hate allergies so much, man. Spring has sprung, my friends. Why does it feel like the top of my nose is just like tickling? All right. 64, though. Still watching that price point again. And going to go for that 68 and then 90s, man. This thing, I love Avalanche. It's not a bad... remember we originally targeted 48, but down here in the 30s, if you pick some up, great job, man. Already up 100% roughly. This week, though, really want to see that closure over that 56.15. But let's see here if today and into tomorrow can hold up this 50 price. But 56.15 would be great closure today, so keep an eye on that. You just do a line of coke. Get this guy. Just imagine, though. Imagine if that was a thing. If I actually did that. I'd pop up and just go freaking nuts. I think my ADHD is enough. Cocaine would ruin me. Okay. Y'all, the vibe is weird in here today, bro. The vibe's a little weird, I have to say, because of the failed stream. Like, it just kind of put a weird thing on top of the stream there. All right, IMX. Just a weird feeling. Come on, guys. Where my peeps at? Hodl Gang's in the chat. Let me see him. Come on. I need some motivation here. I'm getting bummed out. Hodl Gang's in the chat. Let's go. Bot failing. Freaking whatever. Stream crashes. Allergies. There we go. IMX up next. Yo, that's lit. IMX up next. Let's get it. All right. There we go. I appreciate you, Marlan. Marlan's always there. Always got my back. Wow, look at Bitcoin.
Who's your daddy?
Hey, Dennis. Hey, Dennis. Hey, Dennis. Hey, Dennis. I want to pull. Can I like pull up our messages from last night? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna go cry. Guys, I literally last night, me and Dennis were talking. Let me read off. I'll just read off something funny. Dennis with the limit orders, man. Just buy the frickin' thing, dude. Just buy it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose it. Hold on. Let me go back. This is so funny. Dang. Hold on. I gotta find this. Dang, we talked for a while last night. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yo. I said, by the way, if anything worth picking up at the dip, it's Solana at 1:46 Eastern last night, AM. I literally was saying that I would probably buy a good bag right now and just hold it. Let me see. I said, this seems like a steal overnight. This daily will probably close green tomorrow. Then, Dennis, you said, for sure, I'm going to buy 5K. Man, never bought it. I said, yeah. I told you I'm going to call you out today if this thing rips. I told you I'm going to call you out today if this thing rips. There's something. I said something too. Where is it? I'm trying to see. That's so funny. Look at him. I told you. I told you to just buy it, dude. Like it was in the 160s, bro. It was like crazy dip on Solana for some reason. Crazy dip, man. You'd already be up $20 right now. Maybe like a little under 20. Insane. Insane. That 5K would already be up what? Let me see. We were talking, it was like 165. Yo, you'd already be up $500 on that. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Okay, let's keep going, guys. We said IMX. That's my bad. That's so funny. Sorry. Dude, but yeah, dude, ripping. Love it. Yo. Did I just draw this? Yeah, I did. I mean,
who's your daddy?
I gotta push it just because, like, this line here is from a pivotal open close high there, and we go to that 4-hour time frame or daily time frame. You can see the beautiful bounce off of that in the previous high, rejecting there. So I gotta push it. I gotta push it, guys. All right, Daddy's back. IMX, beautiful bounce here off 261. What I'm eyeing right now on IMX is going to be this 290 level due to this, that Tuesday volatility bounce back, right? We didn't get up over that 290 over $3, and this thing's probably going to head back into this little small range it had on the daily time frame. The weekly candle there is sitting interestingly, or daily candle there is sitting pretty interesting off of that, but did have a little bit of bearish divergence showing there, but very small. Usually these small ones, play out very minorly like it's already has. If this bounce back this week closes bullish, definitely like it. But this bounce off of that BOS and the previous open close high there that we discussed before So very, very nice there on all of these. But for what the heck happened there? But oh yeah, we did. No, we just did that. But very, very nice bounce there on the weekly here. Let's go to the daily yet again. Yeah, it needs to get up over that 290, and I'm going to really like it off of this. But overall, nice retracement here. I don't want to see the oscillator, just come back down, peak back up, come and then set a higher low. You'll see as well the oscillator, if that were to happen, would also set an inverse head and shoulders on it, and you would probably see it on price as well. So see if you get something like that for the next move. But overall, lovely bounce so far off IMX. Gotta love it. 290 though. Watch that 290. Make sure we get over 290 before considering this next bull run. Okay, or next retest of highs. When you say small divergence, you mean the size of the gap? Yeah. When you see these little ones like this, it's usually it could be an early trigger that there could be divergence coming in. But you have to watch as well the you got to watch the weekly. The weekly had it. Yeah. The weekly did have a decent gap on it. Decent gap on that little thing, guys. Guys, we're absolutely ripping on the Bitcoin daily right now. Back over our 65K from yesterday. If you're fighting the trend, then I feel bad for you. Bullish trend all day long. Key to the weekly time frame, man. 60K balance, gotta love it. Can't get better than that. But let's move on to our next altcoin. For those of you that are new here, if you tune in early, we're gonna fill the Pepe wheel with y'all's suggestions. If you're here early on streaming, boom! Oh, I thought I was gonna hit the dot. Why didn't it hit it, man? Come on. Dennis sent me his limit orders that didn't fill. Stop. Dude, hell yeah. Let's go. Major bounce back, though, on Bitcoin, guys, with FOMC. Gotta freaking love it. Gold as well, probably breaking out. Yep, gold. Remember what we said. We talked about the bull flag breaking. There it is. 180 in the bag already. Huge major move. 180 in the bag, man. That's insane. Let's go. So if you've been watching that bull flag with us, there you go. Higher low formate right there. Boom. Bada boom, bada bang. Remember that daily potential, this daily closure, we might get that set up for that next all-time high run. We'll see if we get it. Very, very bullish money flow, which is good. Gotta love it. All right. Solana back in 182. Insane. Let's go to BNB. Binance.
Who's your daddy?
Y'all, come on. We can't just continue to not acknowledge the fact that we're just nailing these targets. That line was already drawn. My friends. That's why you tune in every day at 1 Eastern to the Luxago live stream, because you get the best levels in the biz. Okay? We drew that line at 505.
Who's your daddy?
Beautiful target on the downside there for a bounce, and we already got it. Why? Weekly, open, close, high, clear pivot there. Got a significant one at 450 as well, but that 500, psychological as well. But, we talk about a previous pivot for sure. There's a reason why we draw these lines and why you tune in. We also had an imbalance there that already started to get bought off of. The only thing is that the weekly oscillator is very, very extended, which is quite interesting. I do eventually want to see a pretty good pullback, but right now, if we get a turning point here on the oscillator, it could be good for that continuation. Quite an interesting halt right up here at the 635. We have a 650 mark that we're still targeting from the weekly open close all-time high on BNB. But right now, what a beautiful close. All I want to see this week was the close over 505, and it's already giving us that on the weekly. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hours trying to break structure too, which is good. 4 hours still has lower high formation, right? It's slowly trying to break that structure here. I would want to see a continued breakthrough 540. We do have a lower low right here at 558. So if we were to, these allergies are killing me, man. If we can get up to 560, I would want to see a clean break over that before probably considering any type of 4-hour trade. But again, we need to see that on the oscillator. Got to see my OG setup on the oscillator and go from there. But overall, beautiful, 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 beautiful on BNB here with the bounce off 505. Pretty much called it to a T there. So let's get it. Let's go. Can we replace this with the macOS Air? Forgot why. We need the siren. You want to? I have my sound low, otherwise my neighbor would be mad if after hearing that. That's hilarious. Brother, remove that thing. Remove what? Oh, he's on my... Got you. Well, sorry. Appreciate you. Thank you. Remove that Pepe. I love it. I'm sorry about that. We've had an interesting day here on stream. Stream crashed earlier. Such a pain. 505 though, like I was saying, is pulling from a previous open close pivot, like very aggressive level on the weekly there. That's why we drew it. Why you tune in every day. But there's that pivot. Sorry about that. Got the bounce back off that. Now we're just looking for this 560 break on that 4-hour. So that's why you tune into the mainstream though. Ever die? I want you in the mainstream, man. Go to the YouTube. Go to the main YouTube channel. Click the other stream. Let's get it. Next up, guys, I'm gonna give Pepe at least one spin here. He's been on it today, and man, Bitcoin back over 65K. Gold with the mega breakout. If you're on stream, we talked about this bull flag break, and it happened. We've been talking about this all week. Yet again, why you want to watch for that. FOMC is absolutely dominating. Yo, almost hit Matic. We're definitely going to hit Matic. We're going to go over Matic, though. Beautiful break there. Hitting, that'd be a TP1 right there to 2180. If you're in down here at 2150, TP1 has been obliterated. Weekly candle's solid. Daily right now. Yep, that was also the open close daily high. That would have obliterated our TP1. I need to get sport tissues. I'm out of tissues. I need more. Fucking nose driving me nuts, man. All right. Matic it is. Let's go. Matic with a bounce back. All right, guys. We got 30 minutes left. Okay. Y'all, this is gonna... All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get tissues. I'll be right back. I can't do this. Ooh. No sound. Welcome back. What's up? How are we doing? All right, weekly. Matic. Guys, today's just not the day. Okay, Matic 98 open close high, right? 97 open close high on the weekly. That's what I'm watching for the bounce. It's already back over it. Nice little bounce there that happened before, right off the same level. So if we get that, would really like to see it. That being said, we're back over because of that crazy volatility today. But what I was saying was here, like we had this previous open close high at 104. So if we can get up over that 104 price there, that's where I would look for that setup. So I'd want to see it back over 104 for continuation, then go retest 127. The weekly though, it's just like so strange. We go to like the fixed range profile. Let's look at it because it is kind of in a range here. So yeah, we need to get up over the value range up there at 119. So if we get up over that, it looks good. Overall though, that weekly slope is still in play, which is solid. It's off the POC as well, 91.76. So watch that, or 97. Sorry, 97.76. But yeah, that's Matic for you. Next up, let's go over DOT. Polkadot. Put it on the daily. Wax P. We're gonna take suggestions here in a minute, guys. If you stick around, we'll take more suggestions. But yeah, let's go. All right, DOT, pretty straightforward, right? What's kind of interesting here is this previous open close high there and this one here as well on the weekly, both acting as resistance. Broke out. Now guess what, we need to watch this for support. Now this one has a little bit more room. I would give you this whole block here to talk about. So the low here is roughly not it was 864. Pretty sure we talked about this yesterday. We have a little bit of gap divergence forming on the weekly there, which I'm not a huge fan of if this does actually break down. So maybe, you know, if it does come back down, look for 689 if it were to. But structure is still bullish here. Still bullish structure, which is really solid. DOT, we have that upside move for that pivotal open close low there on the weekly. So looking to see if DOT wants to bounce where it's at right now. So if it does bounce over $9, could be the overall move. I'm not a big fan though of this daily time frame actually getting structure broken on the oscillator. This oscillator is gonna have to recover that structure, something like this. That's what I would want to see, this recover. Give me that, take an entry in the 9 range and then go for that 12. We'll see though. We definitely got to keep an eye on it very closely, but this is the right level for that bounce. So if that $9 does confirm, all I want to see is breaking this high here and then give me a higher low, right? So we need to break that previous lower high there. It's very minor lower high, just off of 1 day, but if it does break, look for the bounce back over 10, give me a higher low to actually consider a trade on. So we'll see, but looking good. Okay, for DOT, let's go to AVA, and then we're gonna take suggestions, my friends. Okay, ADA and then suggestions. We got until we got about what 22 minutes left, so we'll have around 20 so minute, about 19 minutes probably to take suggestions, unless yeah, AVA is not gonna take very long. Okay, AVA, interesting, man. Look at this open here. This here, I honestly, I need to see some data here. Fixed range. Yeah, because like look at all the volume still pushed to the down here in this range, below $1. But let me dial this back real quick. Hold on. All right, we entered the range. All right, so it did finally break up over the value range, which is good. But the biggest thing that I'm watching, it finally broke up both of these pivotal highs, right? So these two pivotal highs here that happened in this range, very key, right? Major reaction. 2 times in a row, same level. Right now, we're trading above that level. Look, we're bouncing back today as well. It also bounced off this BOS. Everything actually lines up very nicely for this thing to potentially finally maybe go, and guess what? This open close high literally hit beautifully there. What was the high of this? 104.76. That open close high was sitting, let's see, closure 104.8. Yo, 104.76. It closed at 104.8. That's crazy. almost hit it perfectly. This one opened at 105. That's nuts. Literally almost to a T. That would have sucked if you missed that. If that was your exit point and you failed, that would have sucked. But you know, there's still a potential setup happening here. So if this weekly closes bullish, really do like it. If it closes bullish, I really do like it. Otherwise, next week needs to close bullish. Need to have a nice bullish break of this current week's high if it happens next week of right now 85.11. So watch that into next week, that 85.11. But this bounce over, dude, I don't know what's going on in my nose, but it's like itchy. It's like, I mean, nuts. Errors in the chat for that. 80 though. 80's key right now. 80's key this week. Go that daily time frame. Is trying to bounce back. Don't like the idea that it just pulled back really strongly off of that dollar high. Dollar pretty psychological though. If you didn't take profit at $1, then probably a mistake. But with still potential. Still a lot of potential to get out of here. Now, if I'm gonna go look lower low, right? Lower low, lower high. We need to break that lower high for that structure shift on the 4 hour. I bet we got a potential setup on our overall idea or our overall strategy to go for here. And that would be if this thing, it did just break structure here, I would want to see a turning point form above the 50 level. If a turning point to the upside forms above the 50 level here soon on AVA, could be a very nice setup back to $1. So keep an eye on that above 50. If it, bearish, first needs to be a gray and then a green above 50. So I'm going to actually, what we're going to start doing, guys? Let me create another watch list. Create list. I'm going to say stream or crypto setups. AVA is one to be watching. Boom. Adding it to the list. Okay. But awesome. All right, so AVA, watch that. That's what we're looking for. Break and retest there. I'm gonna leave that there. We can go back and look at them really quickly, maybe at the end of each stream, and see if we got any setups. We had, we talked about some swing setups on some of these, but for now, Bitcoin. Man, Bitcoin back to 65,500. Let's go. Let's go, baby. This is so hype. So sick. Solana 83. Okay. Guys, anything specific you want to go over? We got some time. Give me something. Throw symbols in the chat. Let's see it. Make sure you throw the symbol, not the name. Symbol, not the name. Symbol, not the name. Symbol, not the name. I saw... let me see here. Also, I'm just going to give it to you guys. Let me see. How much time we got left? We got about 15 minutes. A little less than 15 left. Hbar. I know CryptoBug's been asking about that all day. We'll go over that. Bitcoin hits change of character to downside. What do you mean? Bitcoin's ripping right now. 4 hour had the structure shift and continued, but looking good now. Hbar first. Okay. Can we spot a quick long? Okay, so right now Hbar, nice lows bouncing off that same price, but still in this slope, still in the bearish slope. I would want to see on the oscillator is a potential setup. This actually could have a setup on Hbar. I'm going to put that in my thing as well. But if this thing breaks that structure point here and then gives me a turning point right up here, so it would have to break out and do something like this, I'd probably take an entry in this in the 11 range, target some of these highs. This is on the 4 hour. Now let me go ahead and go to the daily. Daily here, not a big fan of the fact that it created a change of character, but it is bouncing back with the rest of the market. It did bounce off that previous level as well. But here we go. We have a open close weekly high there, rejected twice. Trying to hold up over the BOS at 10 cents. Remember, we did discuss this, actually. I forgot. We did discuss this yesterday at the end of the stream as well. So 10 cents, man. 10 cents is your bread and butter on that one. Bread and butter. 10 cents is your bread and butter, okay? Bread and butter to off 10. But I mean, geez, that thing. Why do sometimes I sound like Pac-Man? Ooh, oh, wow. That was so bad. Goodness gracious. Why do I sound like that? Okay. Man, sound like Pac-Man over here. All right, 11 though. 11 cents, maybe some problems, but I don't know. We need to see 10. 10's pretty key. 10's pretty key. 1. I know Jen's been asking for 1, or some people have been asking for 1. Yeah, I think the issue is that I'm hungry. I had breakfast too, and it's already 2, so that makes sense. I need lunch. That's the issue here. That's the issue here. It's lunch. Lunch is the issue. Lunch to get my day going, or get the rest of my day going. Okay. All sorts of problems today, but we're gonna bounce back tomorrow. Pray for me. Pray for me. Gotta get a stream. Gotta get a streaming PC. Yo, something's tickling my nose, driving me nuts. Like literally, it's right on the front. It's really right on the front of it. Dame, yeah, Dame was cooking. Press the air button. Pal's done. Rippy. Yo, gold is going nuts. All right, let's get it. Back to 1. Back to 1. Okay. Let me plot my levels. This is actually, any bounce in this area would be very solid for this. So, weekly chart at least, at very least over 26 or 27-ish. And then the best would be a bounce above 3 cents. Daily time frame. Already seeing that bounce. Right now, I need to close up over 31 or 3.31. I can't say 31 cents because that's not right. I need to close over 3.1 right now on Harmony. If we get a daily close over 3.1, you could probably see that continuation. Nice little retracement there as well. But this range here is beautiful for that bounce. Then retesting 3.6. And after that, I would target the bottom of that order block at 4.4. If we go to the weekly here, there's not really much else to say. Y'all, look at this. Clear like out of blue. The major pump, strong reaction. That's a strong reaction. Now, it's not very many days reacted because it blew through that level too, but 3.494, right? If I go all the way back, look at where they rejected recently. Can't go wrong if you plot those levels. Super easy. But extended on the oscillator, meh. We'll see. It's still in bearish money flow, which is good. So if this thing kind of consolidates here on the oscillator and then gets ready, it could actually bounce back. But overall low target on the weekly would be 6 cents. But daily, still that high of 3.7, and then after that 4.4, 4.8. Sushi from the other stream. GoFundMe for streaming PC? Nah. I think I already have a PC to use. I gotta just get a new GPU for it. I literally have one sitting in my closet with no GPU in it. I'm an idiot. I totally forgot about that. Forgot about that. Gold is going nuts. We're gonna get a streaming PC here soon, my friends. So I don't have to worry about this bull crap no mo. Yeah, where is Oh, Boom's back down. I was gonna look at some of these memes. Crypto book, we already took one of yours. Sushi for K1. K1, you still in here, buddy? K1, you still in that other stream? I'll go over sushi for you. Guys, we've got 10 minutes left. Drop your suggestions in the chat. We'll go over it. If K1's still here, we'll go over sushi. If not, we'll go over something else. We'll go over OP for Poem. Guys, again, there's not really, this actually, luckily, this just hit a major exchange, right? So, boom, it is down kind of where it opened on the major exchange. But the biggest thing for these is you want to ride the wave before it hits the major exchange. But this actually, these are pure gamble plays. You just have to, watch the trends. These don't trade until we have really good, like probably a few weeks of data. We could trade them. Cake. You want cake or sushi? Okay, I'm doing sushi for K1. He said cake, but we're doing sushi. 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 Okay, this thing going back, retesting a previous higher low, weekly time frame. This is pretty simple. Open, close, higher. Weekly time frame needs to happen over the 168 level there. Oscillator has a bullish or bearish divergence formation right now. But if this thing holds up, look at the money flow. Sometimes that money flow can just delete that bearish divergence. I look at the money flow versus more than the bearish divergence. But you also have overflow, which is that two-tone color. This is overflow. When you see two tones like that, it just means a lot of bulls, a lot of bulling, a lot of buying, like buying pressure. Goodness gracious. A lot of bulling pressure. We're gonna freaking go bowling. IRL stream bowling with Jacob from Luxalgo. But buying pressure is in. I would want to see this week close over 171. Go from there. Already looks like it wants to get up. So closure over 171 looks solid. Extended on the oscillator already to the downside. Fully reset on the daily. Finally some swing moves on this. This thing has been choppy for a while. So watch it back over 171 this week for Sushi for continuation. Let's go bowling. On my on the Jacob times Pepe Twitch channel, we maybe do some. We should do some meme coin trading for fun at some point. It'd be fun. My personal. Vara how to wants VARA. Ooh, did it hit Coinbase? Oh, this thing's interesting. Are you talking about VRA or actual Vara? Do you think Bitcoin will break 200K this year? Probably 2025. We're looking for 100K this year. We're going to go over OP until I know what exchange you want there, how to. Let me know what exchange you want. VARA, okay. Well, I'm going to go over OP really quickly, and then we'll go back to that one. Okay, OP, pretty straightforward. Dude, this drives me nuts. Okay. Pretty straightforward. $3. Still looking for that $3 bounce. We talked about this yesterday for Optimism. $3 bounce. The daily's not the best. I would want to see this thing kind of bounce here first. Get back over 4. Show me some support back in this range. If we pull up the fixed range profile here, we can take it. Guys, it looks like Bitcoin's going to be more today, by the way. Absolutely ripping. Probably going to be more pretty easily. So there you go. Guys, I just made that up, right? I drew that before I drew the volume profile because, you know, I had that idea in my mind that it would probably the top of the value range be there. Bouncing out bottom of the value range, we got to get outside that value range on OP to make that breakout move. So get above $4, then I'll look for a trade setup if it's going to give it to me. Above $4. Not too bad. Not too bad. ARB. Oh, Vara. Let's go Vara. All right. Link. Yo, this thing sadly is back. So this thing is back in its value. If you believe in this thing, man, if you're like all for what this coin's doing, this is one of those where it's like it's hard to like analyze this where it's at. I don't necessarily know what Vara is, so I would look into it, but good value here, okay? Good value here if it's actually worth a hold on this thing, all right? 7 cents good value just because more majority of price action is. Crypto book, man. We went over one of yours earlier. If you keep spamming it, I'm less likely to look at it. I see you. ARB. Yeah, I had 2 people ask for ARB. Let's do that. Didn't we go over this today? I feel like we did, but maybe not. I know we went over it yesterday. All right, this is below its value range. Yeah, how to. I got you. Yeah, it's just those you can't really analyze on the price action side because they're just so... they made their pumps. They came back down. That was more news driven than anything. Off that 172, I mean, you can already see it. If this weekly closes bullish, it's going to have to... It opened where? 173.51 has to close over 173.51. That's what I would watch. The fact that it's bouncing back beautifully today because of FOMC is incredible. Crazy how much FOMC affects. It also here, if I take this open close high on the weekly, look at where it's sitting right now. Trying to close above it. You get to close above that. It actually kind of looks good. Go to the daily. You still have a little bit of a range to speak on here. So I would want to get back up to POC first at 197 or $2 really, and then look for a somewhat of a setup. But this thing is ranging as well here. ARB though just closing on the weekly over 170. Over this, over that, 170 would be major, and then a bullish closure on the week would be huge. Watch for that, big time. Watch for that. I can't believe this though. Can't believe this happened. That killed the whole vibe today. Yo, unreal. Let me see here. We got 4 minutes left, guys. Throw some in the chat. Link or ONDO. ONDO. What is this? Tom. What is this, man? Oh, this is too new, man. This thing's moving, though. Ocean from Charles. We had Link from Dame. Didn't we talk about Link already? Oh, you said that earlier. Link, guys, remember again, 17. Dude, my nose is like tickling itself. It's driving me nuts. When I talk, that's why it's tickling. Yo, what's happening? I need to like cut my nose hairs or something. TMI. All right. 18 there, holding up. This week, all it needs to do is hold up over 17. Remember, we discussed this quite a bit yesterday. We've been just watching these this little range here. We got those highs in the previous open close highs there. Broke through, had a fair value gap. Look at that fair value gap bounce beautifully off of that. Can't get better than that. Right now, watch for now. So the 4 hour. Yo, I'm literally gonna cut my nose off. Tomorrow I'm gonna be whatever that character is from Harry Potter. Whatever the villain is. That's what I'm gonna look like tomorrow. All right. 12. We need 12% move on this. So Link, yeah, I would really want to see this break back over this structure point, right? Lower low still formed. It is trying to, we can maybe get a trade set up below that. Clean structure point would be a break through that though. So you would get, you'd get your inverse head and shoulders, right? So actually, there you go. Let's look at that. That's a good idea to talk about. Inverse head and shoulders here on Link. It would have to bounce above 1762. So if it gets back up, right, you get a nice right shoulder setup. Okay, that would want it above 1762 for that continuation. But again, that daily and the weekly and daily bounces above 17 were perfect. That's what we wanted. Yeah, everything's bouncing back right now, which is nice. Yeah, it's probably the pollen. Brad said pollen. Yeah, today I'm just not even going to look at the likes. I know we would probably have hit it regardless, so we're good for the giveaway so far. But tomorrow, come back. I'm praying that we don't have any problems with the stream. Tonight, I'm gonna do a full PC reset before we go live tomorrow. We ain't having any problems tomorrow, okay? No problems tomorrow. No problems. All right, guys. It's about coming to a close here on the stream time. We went way over today. We got 30 seconds. Let me look at Bitcoin. More than likely, more is going to hit. At the beginning of the stream, though, if you were here early enough, you had a chance to put in your Bitcoin predictions. We said, do you think it's going to be more or less than 64,000? By the end of the stream, if you were correct, you get 100 points added to your profile. And guess what? Where are we at, my friends? We are at 65,590. Let's go, baby. Great job to everybody that said more. Usually everybody does say usually everybody does say more, so great job. Let's call out people that said less. All right. Edward TV. Come on, man. Come on. Doran. Come on, man. Who else? Zach. Come on, man. Alex D with the less. Come on. Land Crypto 37 with the less. Come on, man. Dame. Dude. Dame with the less. Come on, man. Both Alexes with the less. Vola with the less. Dude, where am I? Yo, man, you guys flip bear. You guys flip bears quick. You guys flip to bears quick. Yo. Bitcoin predictions. Ricardo with the less being in the stream. Jenny with the less. John P with the less. Come on, man. Dude, that's a lot of less. That's a lot of less. Creighton, you're on the mobile stream, my friend. He said, do you trade stocks also, just crypto? Yeah, we do stocks too, man. But make sure you join the main stream with the Hodl gang. Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
There you go. You would also say less, Jacob. Nah, I would never. I'm bull man. That was the worst thing I've ever said. I am, I would say more every single time, even if we were just dumping. I probably wouldn't hit the leaderboard because I'd say more every time. Mega bull, baby. But in this market, would have been huge. Would have been huge. Come on, man. Look at the come on mans in the chat. I'm going to get a dip. Be honest, chat. Do you like that come on man emote, or should I make another one? I think we have too many gold emotes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 golden emotes. I might need to change that. You like it? All right, bet. I'll leave it. Dame likes it. They're too small. Brad, I can't make them any bigger. If I could, I would. I wish I could make them huge, but I can't. The problem is it's like recolor it. Yeah, I was thinking about just recoloring it, leaving it. Yeah. I like the macOS error more. Yeah, but you gave me that really crappy error sound. We'll maybe make it like a dark red or something. I'll look into it. Come on, man. All right, guys. Well, today was kind of a literal shit show of a stream. We had a blue screen early on. After 30 minutes of streaming, the bot screwed up again. For some reason, the bot does not like us. It worked yesterday. And then the only good thing is that Bitcoin bounced, so that's good. That's probably better than anything. But tomorrow, I'm going to do a full PC restart before we even get to streaming. So pray for me. Make it red. I agree the sound was so bad. But full PC restart. And yeah, I'll look to fix up that emote. Bitcoin, though, tomorrow, let's really hope for that. Let's get this weekly close over 65K. Let's hit a new all-time high. Should I buy AVA, man? I can't remember. I know we looked at it. Go back on the stream. Look at our analysis, man. We looked at it today. I'm going to go see what's going on with my nose. I feel like there's literally somebody in there just tickling it. I don't know. That's weird. It's a weird feeling. The stream went off, and and when I got out, I see all the FOMC lives. Dude. What's funny is that it literally when FOMC started, the stream went out. So it's like as if Jerome was the reason. Jerome was the reason we crashed. It's Jerome's fault. Guess I should go buy Solana now. Everybody, last but not least, give our boy Dennis a big ol' come on, man. Literally, dude. This dude did not buy yesterday. I was like, you buy some. Love you, Dennis, though. Dennis, you're all good, brother. Solana, it's a lot of potential in Solana for a while. So you're good. You're good, brother. You're SOL. We love you. There's the come on mans for him. All right, guys. If you're just now tuning in, appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. We go live every day at 1 Eastern. Bitcoin's absolutely ripping right now with FOMC. If you were in the stream, we talked about the 60K bounce all this week. I'm closing up today almost over 65,500. It's there right now, which is awesome. This week, really want to see 65,500 close. If it does, then we're going to look for that continuation back into the 70s. But again, guys, we just want consolidation for the halving in about a month. We have the halving coming up April 19th, and we're looking for consolidation before that, okay? So really, really focus on that consolidation. Come back tomorrow, tune in. Guys, make sure you're subscribed. If you want to be a part of our $300 giveaway on Friday, you have to be subscribed. If you want 2 extra entries to that giveaway every single Friday, okay, you have to join the Hodl gang. So make sure you click the join button. You'll see people with green, with the green names. Those people are part of the Hodl game. They have the badges and custom emotes as well. So make sure you join that if you want that 2 extra entries in our Friday $300 giveaway. That being said, guys, join the Discord. It's absolutely free. Just search Lux Algo Discord on Google, or just type in discord.gg/Lux. Also, go follow the Twitter. We do all-day analysis on our Twitter as well at Lux Algo, and news updates. So Jerome saved us yet again. We literally talked about, we might see an overnight sell-off yesterday, and then FOMC saves us. It's always, always good to see, sometimes before FOMC, a late-night retracement, because a lot of the times it'll drive price back to kind of like where it was the day before. It happens all the time. If you've watched FOMC as much as I have, my goodness. Okay. Guys, have a good rest of your day. I love you. I appreciate you being here. And tomorrow, 1 Eastern yet again, we have a $300 giveaway on Friday. So make sure you tune in on Friday. Make sure you sub if you want to be a part of that giveaway. You'll learn more there. Join the Hodl gang. Get 2 extra entries. Yada, yada. Tomorrow, I'm praying the stream doesn't crash. Bitcoin, let's get it. Let's go. Up 6% today. Let's go. FOMC top, baby. And, all right. See you tomorrow. Peace. Wrong one. Wrong button. There it is. Oh, man. Appreciate you guys. I'm a ghost talking. I'm a ghost. Goodbye.
Who's your daddy?